We are here. How are we doing? How are we doing, everyone? Seriously, Carla? Seriously? Welcome. Welcome to the show. We'll see how much stationery we get to today. We have had a heck of a few days. Had a heck of a few days here. Subaquatic Toaster, thank you for the subbing. 34 months. I didn't hear audio on that alert. Did y'all hear audio on Subaquatic Toaster's resub alert? Sorry, I was working on some stuff here. Put that up. The panel has changed here. Once again, I have not done anything. So I need... Yep, from Corolla, no sounds on the raids. Crazy. From Corolla, hope you're doing well. God, we're not getting any sounds. And I don't even know where to begin other than I updated the software and something moved. Something got clicked. Just like all the multiple alerts we get from Corolla. Hope y'all had a great stream. Hope y'all... Did y'all hear that one? Did y'all hear that one? No touching. I know y'all think I'm nuts. Fair. I am. I didn't change anything. And I'm blurry. I mean, blurry is my correct state right now. Playing with wearing oil, the Alice set, Cheshire Cat. Love Cheshire Cat. It's hard to say, but I love it. Love the pink. We got sound, Glyph. Glyph got an ad so annoying. Facts. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you using that Prime. Give me some of those Bezos bucks. Only 1 hour, then I hit the road for Arkansas. When is it? Today is Wednesday. Y'all think it's bad on a normal week? I don't know what day it is. Holy crap. Do I not know what day of the week it is? So we won't be super long today because... my son's Monday tennis match got rained out, so I have a tennis match today, but I didn't know at the time that I scheduled this stream for 2 o'clock. Going a day early. Gotcha. So is it Friday through Sunday? Spring break and I'm still confused. Yeah, I mean, that's the current state. Like I said, blurred. I think blur is the proper amount. Going a day early. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Whoop, within the first 10 minutes. About to be unemployed and confused. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Bailey. That is a mega confusing time. Especially if it came out of the blue. So hopefully we can give you some chill time today to at least take a breath. Because I know that's stressful as all get out. Seems like you fun weekend. I had a fun weekend. I had an amazing weekend. And then Monday happened. And between Monday and Tuesday, everything has just been, it's did I even go on vacation? That's how I feel today. I feel like I've been hit by a truck. Well, much better today than yesterday. Michelle PT, 49 months of subbing. Let's go. Magical sounds are back. Didn't touch a thing. We'll go over all of it. You're holding up pretty good. The stress of it will be so much less when it's done. Yeah, I hear you. My car is currently on the lift, so yeah, I was there. Yeah, didn't need a vacation from the vacation. It was just getting home. God. So we'll do the bad stuff first because it's boring. So I had a great trip to New Orleans. Got in Friday. We'll talk about it. Got in Friday afternoon. Had the rest of the day Friday. Had all day Saturday. Had all day Sunday. Okay. Thingamabob McJiggy, 100 biddies. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's go. Monday, mega storms in the southeast. We saw it coming. Sunday evening, I was like, yeah, this is going to be a problem. New Orleans airport is also one of the viral TSA security sensations to where, the TSA workers are not getting paid right now in the U.S. So security's a nightmare. So we had those two things against us. And then thirdly, our son's tennis senior night got moved to Monday. and we didn't know at the time we booked the flight, and we weren't going to miss that. So we ended up with a 7:50 a.m. flight. So we get to New Orleans, we get to the airport knowing they have been one of the worst security airports, and a mega weather situation's happening. So we get there at 5 a.m. ish. It takes us about an hour to get through security, which was totally reasonable and went smooth. Got through, chilled, tried to do some work. I was having a problem with that, as Penanic members know. I was having some work frustrations uploading some images. I was trying to get the newsletter done before I took off. Then the flight got delayed. Understandably, weather happens. Atlanta went to a ground shutdown on Monday morning. So that put us back like an hour or two, which all things considered, all the air travel parts, the TSA and the delays and the weather went totally fine. We were like 2 hours delayed total. It was great. Coco Lena, 47 months of subbing. Let's go. I'll drink to that. So we're happy. We get to the car about 11:30 a.m. Our son's tennis match hadn't been canceled yet, but it was tracking that way. Oh, I appreciate y'all making the wait. So yeah, we're at the airport at 11:30. We don't need to be to the match till like 3:30. So we have time. It's an hour and a half to get home. Weather depending, right? It was a bad day. Tornado stuff. Get about halfway home. We're going to grab some lunch because we know we don't have anything at the house. Pull off the interstate, and the engine just starts. The engine lights just freaking out. Oil pressure gone. Pull over and turn off the car. And we're like, ugh. So we basically pulled over into a parking lot at a mall. It was a busy intersection. Pull over. Look under the car, and it's just going. The oil's just. It's like you were pouring a gallon of water from underneath my car. Just that's what the oil's doing. Is this the Beamer? No, I got rid of that years ago. This is a Toyota 4Runner. So we're like, well, this thing is unloading. I can't really drive it. I can't really crank it and get it somewhere. I actually made it across. I saw across the street. We were not in the state of mind to be looking for somewhere good to drive it to that's very close. But I did see a Mavis Tire and Brake. It's just a chain shop. I was like, let me at least drive over there. They can't help me, but they put me in touch with a tow person. Got a tow. Only a half mile down the street. If I knew to go a half mile down the street, I probably would have risked it and driven a half mile to a Meineke, somewhere that could work on all things. Took a couple hours for the tow. I'm literally in shorts and it's sleeting outside. That's how bad the weather was. I was freezing. But there was a Starbucks right there, so we went and sat there for a couple hours waiting for the tow. Y'all are getting the life story. Y'all didn't whoever was looking for the first stationary stream, you picked a rough day. But we're gonna get to it, I promise. We don't get over there till 4 and they close at 6. Luckily my daughter was at home for spring break. So we got her headed our way, which is about an hour. So this is all that happened about an hour away from my house. So got my daughter on the way. Got over to the Meineke. They're like, hopefully it's just your oil pan or your drain plug unscrewed itself. And I was like, you know what? We did hear a clunk under our car, I hit something. You've been traveling on the interstate. You hear clunks all the time from running over, tires or whatever. But we did hear a clunk. Test Stitch, 78 months of subbing. Love your face too. And fair enough. They can't get to. It's 4:00. They're busy. They're like, yeah, especially where we were at, no bod. My kids are old enough to drive. This one's on college spring break. So she's a college sophomore. She came and get us. So she drove us home. Exhausted. Get home. I don't know what time we got home. 5:30 maybe. something like that, 5:30, 6 o'clock. Just drained, didn't even unpack, just kind of like crashed. And got up the next day, just dealt with the car stuff. Rest of the day, finally got the car picked up about 4. I had to work, like I was supposed to work Monday, was the plan. And then, get back into the flow Tuesday. But I had too much to deal with. So Tuesday, I got a bunch of work done yesterday, went and picked the car up about 4, got home, and that's it. I mean, that was it. That was the suck part of the trip. The rest of it was great. We had like the perfect New Orleans trip, honestly. I mean, it wasn't like perfect, but like perfect weather. My wife had never been. She had a great time. Went to Papier Plume. We'll talk about stationery here in just a second. Oh yeah, I didn't finish that, Cocolina. Turns out there was no additional damage, and they were just able to replace the drain plug. So possibly it just worked itself loose. I got the oil change like 2 weeks ago. So there's that. But literally, like, New Orleans was great. Like I said, my wife had never been. I'd been a billion times, but I hadn't been in like 20 years. Yeah, very sus. But like, this is somewhere I've been like 20 years. Like, it's just happened. I'm sure it's bound to happen. There's like nothing I can do. Like, I can't prove it, but like, I'm going to let them know, at least get it on the account. Like, they know me by name kind of thing. So I'm not overly concerned about it. But I had to pay for a tow, I had to pay for the repair. And luckily that wasn't awful. That was actually was not shockingly bad. Until it happens again. That's why I want to mention it. I think it's totally fair to mention it. And I honestly, I would wager they give me something. Get AAA. So that's actually a good point. I don't have roadside coverage on my car insurance, so that's maybe something I should look at, right? Yes, we're safe. It was close to home. All things considered, everything worked. How many times have I had my wallet snatched in NOLA? Ugh. Yeah. That's what I told my wife. I said, it's going to be grimy. It'll probably smell, but it's a great time. And she's like, you know what? It was a great time. The smells weren't bad. And it was cleaner than I thought. So, I mean, if that's your New Orleans review from a first timer, you did pretty good, New Orleans. You did pretty good. It's funny, like, I don't have roadside, but I should now that I have like 4 people in the family driving. Yeah, we set appropriate expectations, right? Oh, and like food will be amazing, right? And like that was good. $10 a month for AAA. I will genuinely look at that. The more I thought about the issues that we had, the more I thought about the kids, not me, right? They would have a harder time dealing with this than myself and my wife, right? But now that both the kids are driving, so honestly, that's mostly what my wife and I were thinking about. I was like, what if this is one of the kids and we weren't around? It would be rough for them. So, New Orleans was great. It was mostly food and drinking. But we did some stationery, so let's do some stationery chat before we go off the rails, and we can keep talking about New Orleans. Like, we did some touristy stuff, which was great, which was good, like especially for my wife to like kind of just do like the general touristy stuff, which was nice. The Pharmacist Museum was a huge highlight. My wife's a pharmacist, and it's not necessarily because of that. I'd recommend it if you weren't. It was just a neat place to like spend an hour. Came for the travel addict, I'm out, right? So a few things. But for those who don't know, there's a great shop in New Orleans called Papier Plume. Let me get their link here real quick. And they've been around in the French Quarter for a long time. They also go to various shows in the U.S. Muffaletta, we sampled, and it was better than I hoped. As a non-olive person, I don't think you can get it without. Like, I don't think I wouldn't get it without. But we went on a food tour we had like an eighth, right? Because, they're like that big. It was actually excellent. It was even my wife, neither one of us are olive persons. And if you don't know what a muffaletta is, it has an olive dressing on it. It's basically like a deli meat sandwich and cheese and great bread, but it then has like an olive spread. So, and neither one of us are olive people. So, it turned out it was great. It was great. Are they the ones that had the pizza ink? Yes. So, if you don't know Papier Plume, you might know them by the trail of the red wax on their ink bottles. It was not a business trip for a collab ink. We did talk a lot. So the owner, Patrick, I've known him for a long time, and he happened. I didn't tell him I was coming or anything because we were coming on the weekend. I assumed they're open 7 days a week. I assumed he would not be there. He just happened to be there because they had another employee that was handling some. There was some St. Patrick's Day event going on in another town. So Patrick was working, so I got to hang out with him. But this is their shop. But they do a lot of like wax seals. I mean, they do a lot of traditional stationery. But I haven't put my pictures here for me to get, to pull up for y'all. I should figure out how to do that. Gwen, 36 months of subbing. Let's go. Oh, I just saw Procyon was streaking. Very streaky. So anyway, if you're not familiar with Papier Plume, they go to like Chicago, Washington, D.C., pen shows. They've been to Atlanta before. That's where I first met Patrick. This is what their ink bottles look like. If you've seen different like shop exclusive or pen show exclusive inks with these red wax seals, they come from Papier Plume. They design and make all these inks in-house. Well, actually, not literally in that building. Patrick says they have another. He just went like this. He's like, like a different building for making the inks. And he said he's got a lot of inks to make. He wouldn't give me any secrets. For Little Craft Fest is his next show, and then Chicago, and he wouldn't give me any secrets. Do you have a copy of your newsletter you can show? So on this laptop I stream on, I have like nothing I'm logged into on purpose. Like I don't actually do my work on this, but I can get them over there for like maybe tomorrow. We'll pull up some pictures and stuff and we can go over it. I wouldn't mind doing that. Do they make the inks for Oblation? I don't know, but they make a lot of white label store brand inks. Like Amarillo, I think some of the early inks, I think Patrick did or something like that. I don't know. But what Papier Plume will do, and they did Van Ness, they did some inks for Van Ness. They actually ship them to you in like the gallon jugs, and then you have to pour the inks yourself. This was back when I was looking at it, at making my own or like doing custom inks for me. Like they would work with me, but you have to pour your own. As part of the deal, like if you wanted to do like white label stuff. So, but then I'm sure there's all different kinds of ways. Like I'm sure, like if you want to do the whole red wax packaging and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah. So this actually says bottled in New Orleans, so it's good. It's good stuff. I really, really enjoy their inks. They do good stuff. So anyway, great shop. It's if you wanted a gallon of ink, talk to them. 100%. 100%. Yeah, so they'll be there, GHP, and he said he's doing an ink for that. But like I said, I didn't see any samples of those. They had this one there, the Rusty Rainbow, but I didn't want to buy. I didn't need any ink. I'm doing the ink cleaning out, right? Like if this was like an awesome and I had to have it, I would totally get it. You think they have it as calligraphy ink now on their website? Okay. So they have a lot of, these are all a lot of these are the store inks. So these you can get in shop. They also had Sazerac on the shelf, which I usually don't see. So to Bailey's point here, it's not the same. Yeah, to Bailey's point here, what a lot of this shop is focused on is like walk up traffic in a busy, busy French Quarter. They're literally like in the heart of it. And so it's a lot of the gift type stationery, right? Especially in the front of the store to bring people in who are tourists or travelers who are not like pen addicts, people like us. Hey, Slumber Studio may not be like us. Like the whole, like the fountain pen counter is like in the back of the store, right? And like all the notebooks and gift cards and wax seals and fun, type of stationaries up front. So that's cool. But great shop. Like I said, I've known Patrick for a long time. Super nice guy, and highly, highly recommended if you're in the French Quarter or in New Orleans. You're going to be in the French Quarter, and it's super convenient. Like, it's practically in the center. Like, if you drew a dot from like the center of the French Quarter, it's probably like 3 blocks from the center. So prime real estate on Royal Street. So anyway, what did I buy? Well, let me show you. Not too much, because I didn't want to carry too much, and I didn't need too much, honestly. We might have to work on the, like I said, I haven't been at the computer in a while, so we'll have to check the lighting here. So, the one thing you do at Papier Plume is get a wax seal. So they had these fleur-de-lis pewter wax seals, handles there. So I thought this was super cool. You know, me being from Louisiana, I always forget what the fleur-de-lis actually means. Packin' W. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Last time you were working on your ink and there was a blue ink on the top left. Do you remember what it was? I do not. And I just put those away today. So this is a handle associated with the French monarchy. You know, we're pro-monarchy over here. Pro-monarchy crowd. Actually, we do it. It's just basically the symbol I grew up. But then we throw a skull and crossbones on it to just like really show how we feel. We throw a skull and crossbones on it, right? Like, that's the proper move, I feel, right? So yeah, like I wanted something from Papier Plume, so then I grabbed a couple of sticks of wax. We got orange and purple. I have some more here at home floating around. These are just the regular sticks you melt. As you can see, I've attempted. I don't know that I did it right. I probably need to talk to y'all about it. I'll show you all the sample I did in just a second. And then they have, since there are a lot of like touristy stationery, they had postcards. So this is a postcard book from a New Orleans artist, made in New Orleans, Alexa Pulitzer. So you know I like my postcards. I don't have to write letters, Newland. I'm gonna put these. These look like glue gun sticks. I know. We do have a glue gun. I should probably use that. So these are the tearaway postcards. So I'm going to use the wax stamp on the postcards, or the wax seal on the postcards, and then maybe put the postcards in an envelope to mail. So I think that's what we'll do with these. Just kind of do it all like New Orleans set of postcards. Really cool art. Waterman Mysterious Blue. Oh, the sample. Yeah. So the bottle wasn't up here because these were giveaway. That's not a giveaway bottle. That's a keeper. But yeah, this artwork's great. So yeah. So this will go in the postcard stash. So what I did... Oh, I can get that sample page back out. I thought you were talking about the physical bottle. So I carried this... leather notebook cover from Letterpress Play. I'm going to review this. I don't know if next week or the week after. So this was my trip journal. And like I did a real quick wax seal, trying to do both colors on here, but I think I burnt the orange. Like the orange didn't have any black on it. And I just used like I was doing it very sketchily like this. I was like, fire. And I think I burnt the orange, which made it black. And then I didn't want the purple to dry out while I was doing the orange. So there has to be like a lot more wax, and I want the orange to not have all the black bits in it. Oh, I do have, yeah, we'll do an Effin' Birds text. We could just do Effin' Birds quotes. I have all those Effin' Birds postcards. No wax spoon. I think I might have one. But how do you do the stick with the spoon? Do you just like cut off some stuff and put it in the spoon? Like break off a piece? So anyway, the seal is pretty sick. So I need to see what accessories I have already The orange and black doesn't look bad, but I want it to look better. So we'll mess around. I think my flame was actually actively burning. I wonder, it's almost like it has an extra coating on the outside. It was burning and then made it black, because it really is this color, right? It should just melt orange. You have cut sticks like that to use in a spoon? Cut off hunks to use in a spoon? Okay, I'll have to see if I can find mine. I'm pretty sure I have one. So anyway, this is a very, very thin seal, right? You normally want a lot more wax, especially with this one that's got a deep area for the skull. But I think it's pretty sick. Do not put fire directly on wax, it'll burn. That's kind of what I've learned, I think. This is like the only ever time I've done this, I think I've done it with spoons. So anyway, that was my first attempt. And I just literally did this real quick before stream just so I could see what it looked like. So I didn't really do it properly, and like definitely a lesson learned. But this is my trip notebook. So it's got like, you know how I do I keep the ephemera and the receipts and things like that from the trip. So little over half a book. So this will keep, I got a couple more things I need to add in here. So that was it. That's what I got from Papier Plume. Get some cheap wax to test your process. True. So I'm happy with that. Didn't get any ink. We'll do that. Koshan was our number one meal of the trip. Not close. And we ate at Commander's Palace. We did not like Commander's Palace as much. So Pharmacy Museum, I got some more postcards and some stickers, which I need to cut up this bag, put it in my notebook. That's just the picture outside the store. Some of the old bottles. Love drawing powder. And then just the museum. The seal being cool keeps the wax from sticking. Nice. I think I got a couple stickers, which I got to put in my... I think... Oh no, did my stickers... My stickers may not have made it home, chat. Poop. I got some stickers from there too, but they're not in the bag. They could have made it. They could have fallen out somewhere. But I'm gonna cut this out and put it in my notebook. This was a cool place. You would like it, Jacqueline. They had one of their old counter there. It was really neat. And their compounding place, their compounding counter. So back in the day, they got to hide away from their customers and be behind this whole wall to do all their compounding work. It's pretty cool. So this will be the last thing that goes into my journal for this trip. So we'll keep that. So yeah, the person, I forget the name, but this is like the first pharmacy and the first like doctor of pharmacy in the U.S. And it's still at the original location of the building that it was at. So I think since this won't fit on one page, we're gonna split it. And since we're done with this notebook, I think we can do this like this. So you can see I just put the other stuff in here like this. Like the World War II museum stuff and things like that. So will that work if I do it like this? We're gonna find out. So I was gonna add this in my stickers, but my stickers are maybe they fell out in the suitcase or something. So I'll have to look. It was only 2 like little small stickers, so it's not that big a deal, but they were just gonna go onto my journal anyway. Fold it in half and tape it to one-page landscape, like a fold over thing. We could. If this doesn't work, I'll do that. I'm not too particular about doing how I do this, as you can tell by the wax seal I put on the front. So I want to give it some rim in the middle. Probably just do it like that. I use a tea light candle and a wax spoon. Oh, that's a good idea. Slice off bits. It's been 30 plus years since you've been in New Orleans. It hasn't been that much more recent for me, honestly. Like, it was super big and busy, but like, honestly, not a lot's changed. It was like I'd never left, to be quite honest. So after I review this, I will take this out and go stash. I have a stash of these notebooks that I do my trips in. And this one, like, I filled a little bit past halfway, just writing on one side of the page because I use the left side to stick stuff. I mean, that's pretty good for like a 2.5 day trip. So that was it. That was the haul, which I'll practice more about. We'll do some of the wax seals on the postcards maybe tomorrow. Maybe if I can find my other tools to use, my spoon and stuff. Maybe we can do that. Did I meet any followers? Nope, just Patrick at Papier Plume. My tour of Bourbon Street was as a teenager with a church group. Y'all were probably drinking heavily. Does that cover still allow the field notes to fit on a pocket? How do you mean? Like I carried this in my back pocket the entire time of my pants. Will you reference your car troubles in the back? Yes, I already did. Hey, where's your wedding ring? I take it on and off. I don't wear it every day. Yeah, I wear it maybe like 10% of the time, especially when I'm at home, because it does irritate me if I leave it on for too many days in a row. So it's one of those things off and on. I usually grab it when I leave the house. Nah, I haven't lost it in 28 years or whatever. Pack NW Fall Star! Woo! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you so much. That still works. The beep boops. If you got a gifted sub, tell Pack NW thank you. Thank you very much. And I say thank you very much, Pack NW. That was super, super nice. Check out your emotes. And yeah, you rock. I thank you so much. Yeah, so like I still got my same ring from 1997. You know, from day one, I've almost never worn it. Just because it irritates me. I'll get like a little sore underneath it. And I've tried to like wear past it to like train it, and it's never worked. So, yeah. Since I work at home and I don't wear it every day, I don't wear it 24/7, it stays off 9 times out of 10. All right, I need more coffee, so let's do a giveaway so I can get up and go get coffee. And again, we're only going to go probably not even an hour more, just because my son's tennis match got rescheduled today, and I need to leave by like 3:30, so like an hour. But yeah, I also don't wear much jewelry. Like I do wear a watch sometimes. So this isn't even all the times. I wear the Panatic watch and I wear my Apple Watch, and that's about it. Do they make waffle flavored coffee? Yeah, I'm sure. There's always like syrups and stuff to add on. So I'd imagine, I mean, coffee flavored waffles, probably. There's probably coffee syrup to add on. Yeah, it's got to be a thing, right? You got married in 97? Yeah. I'm old. How many times do we have to go over this? Just because I don't act like it doesn't mean I'm not old. Yeah, I wouldn't wear one if I was a shop teacher either. Speaking of coffee, well, really speaking beignets, Cafe Du Monde is so good. Acts like Lake 30s and isn't. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Cafe Du Monde is so good. Second best meal of the trip. All right. And Rose Bitter. All right, we got to talk about Rose Bitter real quick. Chat. Do you remember last week where I said I screwed up the Papier Plume boxes just because they're cardboard? And I said I had two. I had one to send to Kimberly and one that Rose Bitter won. Rose Bitter won the Ivy 108. I grabbed the wrong box and sent it to Rose Bitter. And I emailed Rose Bitter and I said, what happened? And I said, but I want you to keep this ink because it's kind of amazing. Rose Bitter, can we reveal which ink which ink I sent you? I'm going to find the link for it. So what did I send? I was like, I said, you have to keep this. Like, they were like, I'll send it back. I'm like, no, this is too good. Rose Bitter in the mail got Van Ness ink possum pie. This is supposed to go to Kimberly. But it was in the same brown box. And I was like, you know what? This is going to be great. This is totally worth making the mistake. If any other ink would have been too boring for this to even be a story. But I just thought this was hilarious. I don't know. I got a big kick out of this. So, and then I did send Rose Bitter the correct ink. Yeah, it's actually brown and it looks kind of nice. When I was just looking at it on the bottle, there's no written sample here. It looks like a good brown. So yeah. And then our official brown hater, Fountain Pen News, sent me one KWZ Honey and sent me a dirty note saying, I don't like brown inks, but it was funny. But yeah, it looks good. All right, so let's do a giveaway. I should have brought y'all something. Yeah, I don't know what Toby's working at. The cats have been out a lot today, so I wonder if that's it. I didn't hear anyone pull up. Oh no, it is a car. How do we have deliveries? Wow. Yeah. So the cats, we don't know who the cats are, but they start to they now come up to the window and they're like peering in the, like, you'll see their little head go like in the window, and Toby won't see him, and I'll see him over there, and then just looking in at Toby. Wow, he's loud. All right. So yeah, spoiler alert. Cat distribution system? I don't think so. There's like 5 of them. I did not bring anything back because I was like distracted. I'll bring y'all stuff back from a pen show. I was distracted on this trip very much, just having a good time. So I still love you though. So let's find something, and then I need more coffee because I'm still catching up from the other day. Wow, did Tyler just leave without telling me bye? Bark, 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 bark. Bark, bark. And then we'll go see what Toby's barking at. Let's do... Still got another one of these. I'll make it up to you yesterday, chat. Yeah, I'll bring stuff from St. Louis. I got Atlanta and St. Louis are the next ones. I don't think I'm gonna make Chicago. Hydrate, I'm about to. Let's give this away. This I'm gonna make it up to y'all big time. Big time. So this is a Gravitas fountain pen that Ben sent me a long time ago. I've shown it before on stream. I think I know which one this is. But we're not gonna open it until we get back and get a winner. But I'm pretty sure I know what this one is because we gave away the other one that I had. So, all right, 1 second. Let me get this going, then I'm gonna go get some more coffee. And I can't remember if I've used this one or not. I might have used this one. I think I've used all of these. All All right, boom! Exclamation point waffle! Exclamation point waffle! Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, a member, or subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win, and you must email me your shipping address if you do win. I'm gonna step away for 2 seconds. Just go refill my coffee and see what Toby was working at. So, y'all enter, y'all behave, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I had to say goodbye to Tyler. Tyler's heading back to the match. I gotta leave about 30-40 minutes. So, Gravitas Mystery Pen. Yeah, this is an older pen that I've had. Just found when I was cleaning off the stash. Say nice things about Pen Addict. What is this hashtag? Where you're able to keep the upbeat and positive vibes and recounting car troubles speaks volumes to the positive headspace and vibes you get at the community. I try to never take this all for granted. I appreciate that. I've learned a lot about myself over the last couple decades, and try to do that. You're not muted. Y'all can hear me, right? I see my microphone working. So someone type in refresh. I know. When a Twitch streamer says, "Can you hear me?" the answer is always no. Or you're muted. It's always the opposite. But although I am known to mute myself sometimes. All right, y'all got a couple minutes left. What else? What else can we talk about on the trip? Yeah, perfect weather for New Orleans, which is we got pretty lucky. Didn't rain. And it was cool. Like, not cold, but I mean, it was warm, but not hot. So, I mean, New Orleans, it's oppressive humidity probably 6 months out of the year, if not more. Did you like the hotel? Yeah, totally like the hotel. We had not an unplanned thing. We had like a king room, but it was big. I think it was like at the end of the hall, so it had that little extra hallway space in there. So it was huge. My wife was like, "Hey, this room's big." Any random parades? There was, but it was all the way out in Metairie. So they had a St. Patrick's Day parade. I don't know. It probably would only take us like 20 minutes to get there. But since my wife, that would have been a good thing for us to do. But that would have taken so much time on a short trip. But since it was St. Patrick's Day weekend, right? Since St. Patrick's Day was yesterday, they were doing all the weekend stuff. Saturday and Sunday. So they lots of green out. I remember getting stuck in Papier Plume for a passing wedding parade when I was there 3 years ago. That would be cool. Papier Plume's in such a cool location. I love seeing your espresso martini. Which bar? It's called Merrill, Meril. They actually reposted that picture, I guess because I said it was the best I've ever had. We had one the next night. No, that night. We went to Commander's Palace, which, if you know about Commander's Palace, that's the fancy OG restaurant in New Orleans, where like Paul Prudhomme came from, or Emerald came from. It was very mid, it was not great. So we like, well, let's try their espresso martini. It couldn't hold a candle to the one at Merrill. Literally the best one I've ever had. So the story with that one, Coco Lena, we still have like a minute or two left. So I'll tell you the espresso martini story. So last call, Gravitas fountain pen. I will reveal once we pick a winner. So the espresso martini story. We landed Friday afternoon at like 2:00. And we had a dinner reservation for 9:30 that night at Commander's Palace. We're like, well, I've never been. It's like a landmark. We'll be tired, but we should probably do it. Okay. So we're like, well, we get to the hotel at like 2:33. Our room's ready. We unload. It's like, we got all afternoon. So let's go find happy hour. So we found this place called Merrill. They had like a 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. happy hour. So we had drinks and snacks. When we got there, we like to sit at the bar. And we got there, and the only seats at the bar were down toward the end. And there were 20 quart containers full of brown liquid. She's like, oh, let me get this out of your way. You know, we're like, yeah, what is it? And it's like, it's our espresso martinis. We sell so many of them. We make them, we batch them. And then like all of this whole tower of espresso martini, they'll make again later in the day. They sell so many. I was like, so we had that on our list. I was like, well, I guess we're going to have to try this at some point. And we did, and it was spectacular. Best I've ever had. Easy. Yeah, any hour is happy hour in New Orleans, pretty much. All right, last call. So yeah, like we wouldn't have ordered it except they were all on the counter, you know, just a tower of liquid. Yeah, I was like, do you ever just stick a straw right in one of those buckets and go for it? Because that's what I would do. They were that good. So anyway, that was my espresso martini story. And the next one didn't compare. All right, last one. Last call. Let's close this up. All right, it is closed. Oh, Moonsbright just jumped in there. All right, let's pick a winner. Boom. Where'd it go? I am ketchup. Are you a first-time winner? I am ketchup. You win. Once I am ketchup reports in, we'll show you what it is. You missed it? Oh, no. You're here. Ketchup, you're here. Are you first-time winner? I think that's a yes. All right. Important before I show you actually what you won. You have to pick a dinosaur. My husband watches all the time. Uh-oh. Well, you're going to have to maybe fight over this once I show it to you. But first, I need to put a dinosaur on there. So you have to pick Stega, Dino, or Bronny. So you got to pick one of these. And then we'll reveal the pin that you have won. Bronny, let's go. I hope I spelled that right. I think I did. All right. The pin reveal. Dun, 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 dun. Orange. It's an orange. I always forget this model name. Y'all have told me what it is before. Entry? Yeah, this is a pretty crazy pen. I think it's called the Entry, right? Not Century, is it? Isn't it Entry? but with a weighted grip section. I don't know if they all have. So it's got the little fine groove grip section. I told y'all I'd make it up to you for not being here yesterday. So it's a very grippy grip section. The one thing you're going to notice when you get this pen and you go, oh, is something wrong? He makes both the entry and century. Is century the small one? One thing you're going to know, and you can see it here. So this was like a tester or like a practice pen, because you'll see kind of different coloration throughout here. Ben was testing dyeing, I think Delrin, testing his own dyes on here, right? So it's going to look kind of splotchy, but it was kind of a, just kind of like a trial run to get the consistency done. So it is a Bach, I don't know, fine or extra fine nib. Can't totally tell. So there you go. Yeah, like it's not something you notice, but like if you look at it super close. Bring my spoke fountain pen for the fountain pen show and tell on the Joko Cruises. The difference between Model 1 and 2, the clip on the cap. Mine has no clip. The fountain pens, none of the models have clips on the fountain pens. So it's just the Icon, which is the long one with the slots in it. And the Axle are the shorter ones. None of them had a clip. So yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, you're gonna have to fight for that. I am ketchup. All right, I will get this out. Have you seen the concept design he's showing? Yes, but I've seen Ben's concept designs for years. I'll just, when I see them for real, then I'll go ooh ah. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. You want to clip on the Icon? Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. Well, I know it's not going to happen because we're not going to make any more, but... All right. Cool. The Icon, I don't know. The Icon's got a lot going on. Thanks for stream. Are you leaving? Because I'm not leaving. I got like 30 minutes. I am leaving early, but not that early. Not that early. GTA 6 might be closer than a Ben concept design. Yeah. Yeah. Show me the real thing. Got to check out the latest field notes. Are they out? I haven't even written the podcast for tomorrow. That's how behind I am. Hey, I am ketchup. Email me your address, hello@penact.com. I will ship it tomorrow, probably. Oh no, Ben seems like good people, but like there's just like really getting out in front of like all this not even prototyping, but just like all the samples. All the renderings. It's like just show the products when they're done. I don't know. I just think of it backwards. I want to surprise people in the end, not let them down from what they think they're getting. I want to surprise you. I'll tease you. I just don't want to beat you over the head with something that may not live up to its existence. That's just me. That's just a personal thing. They can do whatever they want. Maybe the interest is motivation. Yeah, it's always been that way. Ben's always done the rendering stuff. That's always been his thing. All right, what was I going to show y'all? Couple things real quick. We do have what's your favorite mechanical pencil lead? Bought the Spoke Model 8 and loving it, just wish the lead was darker. Can use another brand lead in the Pentel mechanism. You can absolutely use another land bread. Another land bread. Also another brand lead. Yeah, any lead. I still prefer Pentel's leads. Even their stock lead, so you can get darker colors in that, more on the B sides of the ledger. Get a 2B instead of an HB. Pentel changing their name. I am holding out hope that it's just the parent corporation name. That would be a huge mistake. So I'm hoping it's just the parent company line item name at the top under the plus name. Because it sounds terrible. And Pentel is so well known for what it does and what it does well. So we'll see. We'll see. So I still prefer Pentel LEDs. And you can use the standard, which I think are great, which comes with the pencil. The Pentel Irons are very good. The uni LEDs are fine. Pretty much most of the graphites I've tested are fine, except Rotring. That's the one I will constantly harp on as being a bad lead. It's just plasticky. What's the new name? I'd have to look it up. Someone can grab it for me. It's just some auto-generated name. Statler makes LEDs. Yes, that would be fine too. Yeah, those are fine. I've tested them. But yeah, I have some reviews under this tag I'll share with you. I don't know, probably 10 or so reviews, and then I kind of stopped because they were all not too different. But I tried different sizes, different grades. Oh, you know what, y'all? I need to go feed Toby before I go. I'm going to do that too. Yeah, so scroll through those. But it's not one. I didn't do one consistent. Why did I do this Barack gif? This is one of my favorites of all time. What was I doing? Oh, this level of lead is where the marketing takes off. Each company has their own formula as to why their lead is bigger, better, faster, and stronger, and the Pentel Einstein is no different. To wit, Stein stands for Strongest Technology by Enhanced SiO2 Integrated Network. That was good. That was proper GIF usage, chat. Very happy with that one. That was proper GIF usage. Okay, I'm gonna feed you. It is feeding time. These 2:00 things are 2:00 streams are really problematic for Toby. But anyway, it's a good product. So this link I just put in the chat is all my graphite links. So all my graphite reviews, I should say. And there's, I don't know, 7, 8, maybe 10 of them all linked here. So you can follow through. I did use the same paper for these. There's this, whoa. I did use the Statler. Oh, look at that. That's a Spoke Model 5. I don't even have that pencil anymore. Crazy. I'll let y'all stare at that and drool. I need to update the Twitch calendar. Thank you, Stretch. Good point. All right, let me go feed Toby real quick. Then we'll do another giveaway. And then we'll probably step out. We'll see. Oh, last thing. This is what I came over here for. Go enter this. I'm giving away this Kaweco coconut. I've always wanted this one to eyedropper, and I just never got around to it. So let's give it away. Be right back. All right. It's a hectic stream. Hectic stream. Have they ever made a crystal clear Kaweco Sport? I don't think so. They did like a ballpoint clear, didn't they? I don't know that they've ever done. Have they done? Yeah, maybe they have. Have the exact same pen, and yes, I converted it. How'd you feed him that fast? It's literally everything's right outside the door, and he just gets brown rocks. So it's super close. So yeah, Statler. What else we got here? Pentel. This is probably my favorite. Although it's 2B, I just tend to use the HB. Tombow Monos, those are fine. Look at all these spoke pencils. Who's this guy? Kaweco Sport Black Crystal. I remember this one. That was what the clip. It didn't have a black clip. Yeah. This was in the before times. This was before the collection. But not long before the collection, I don't think. When they started doing like the regular limited editions, this was almost like a trial balloon. This was when they were really confusing things. And like, what does it mean? Is this limited? Is this standard? That kind of stuff. Yeah, I think I probably had this pen in my cart many times. I just never got around to it. It looks good with the black nib too. So that was kind of the feature set with that one. And this was before they really leaned into like the collection stuff, because it was limited at the time. But I don't think they had officially done that. Transparent with gold, that's kind of the one that I thought that they might have done, but maybe not. I have it too for some reason. It disappointed me. I like the pearlescent better. Yeah. How do you get your hands on the Lamy Safari Kuratoga and the Uniball 1.3? I'm very confident. Get composted 69 months. Nice. I'm very confident jet pens in the U.S. will get the Uniball 1.3. Lee Maelstrom, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm very confident jet pens will get all the Uniball stuff. The Lamy, I'm less confident on, but I figure they'll manage it somehow. I don't know if that one... I saw an old Pen Boutique pick clear with gold leading. I swear it's been out there. Yeah, I feel like I've seen that one, but I'm not sure. What was I saying? Oh, the Lamy Kuratoga. I don't know. They're not even I think they only came out this week in Japan, so I would just hang tight. They haven't been really good at getting the refills over yet. Are you going to review the new Schaefer Legacy? Number one, I didn't know there was a new Schaefer Legacy. And number two, I don't really have a lot of interest in reviewing it, but maybe Kimberly will. Is there a new Schaefer Legacy? I know they're kind of relaunching the brand for like the 50th time. Yeah, the Glow Sports look sick. I love those. Yeah, I mean, I'm very uninterested in Schaefer or anything. That doesn't mean there's nothing wrong with it, but I have to be like at least a little bit curious to review things. Kaweco Pink is sick. I'm gonna hold off on the pink one and see what I can get for the glow in the dark. Pilot Neox, do y'all like those LEDs? I'm still flipping through my LED reviews. Neox. I can't remember if I like this one or not. I'm sure it was fine. Overall, I'm happy. It's not knock your socks off great, but it's very good. So, there you go. Anything on the podcast tomorrow? I haven't written the notes yet. I think I've got enough stuff to talk about. Talk about the trip. Talk about some other links I've saved. Talk about reviewing this. I don't know. Not too much news this week, which is good. You have a legacy I want to love it more than I do. I've had the nib work on the pin show. Yeah. Do you have a link for that? I can probably find it real quick. Is it on the Kenro site? Schiefer. Whoops. Is one of these the legacy? Are these model numbers 100 and 300? Oh man, links. Am I on a secret site? Icon. Lawsuit. There it is. That looks pretty good. I mean, this has always been a cool design. I'll probably get, see if Kimberly or Sarah wants to review it. I don't really have any interest in reviewing it. It looks good. Yeah, I think that looks sharp. You don't think that's the new one? Oh, is this it? What's this? Here's a box. Oh, wearing old. I love you. When you open it, all kinds of trials and disasters will be released. Oof. Wearing old's doing a good job. New one has gold trim. Will it be on here? This one? I guess I should sort by new. Yeah, that one, I guess. Roll up this one. I mean, that's sharp. All right, I gotta get going. It's not a gold nib. It's plated. So this is our new marketing chat. So you'll just have to be aware, which I think y'all pretty much are. This is the plating. This is plating. It's a steel nib. When you see PVD, that's a plating. They don't even list nib on here. That's whack. So, yeah, that's good looking. Sharpie Industrial Platinum Preppy Eye Dropper. What are we doing? That's funny. I like it. I like it. What was this? Okay, Pandora's Box. Yeah, wearing gold. They roll. All right. Let's do a rapid fire giveaway, and then I gotta go because now Toby's barking. Now Tyler needs me to bring something to the courts. So let's do this, and then we'll wrap it. We're gonna do a half the amount of time giveaway. We'll do 3 minutes instead of 6. I don't know what we're giving away yet, so don't ask me. Well, speaking of Papier Plume, let's give away one of their inks. One of their inks. We won't know what it is until after the giveaway. Are you sure it's a Papier Plume ink? No, and that's part of the fun. It is not pizza. I've never had pizza ink in this house. Boom. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship abroad. You must be present to win. You must email me your shipping address. Why not pizza? Because I've never had it. So it can't accidentally be it if I've never owned it. I have the name. I think I know what this is. I think the name's on the back somewhere. Yeah. This one could be. This one's pretty neat. Pretty neat. So we're only going to go 3 minutes on this. So I would waffle soon, lest ye be forgotten. And then I really got to go. Sorry for the short stream, but hey, I'm just glad to be back. Glad to be back. Has anyone made pizza ink? Papier Plume. It's not a joke that we're talking about it. I'm happy to see y'all too. Needle Girl, I'm going to see you in a couple weeks, right? Not this weekend, but next weekend? Is it next weekend? Question mark? Yeah, likely no Chicago. 500 for Doggo Teeth. We're about to have to do that one. You didn't get to meet me last year either? Rip. Yeah, I just don't think I can swing it. There's so much going on. With pinflation, I've gotten into pencils. Maybe a topic for Ticonderooflation. I like it. I like it. I was thinking about an ink with zero sauce of ketchup, teriyaki, mustard. Are there any ketchup, teriyaki, or mustard inks? I feel like ketchup and mustard have something, but maybe not. Teriyaki would be the easiest. Just do the pigmented ink series for ketchup and mustard. Still going to Japan. We have not bought tickets yet, Slumberland. And I just talked to our traveling partners. He's texted me. He's like, let's just keep waiting. Let's just keep waiting a little bit. So we have not bought tickets. We're still planning on it. We have not backed out or anything, but at this point we got hammered a little bit, so we're just gonna wait and get hammered some more, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna give it a month or two. We'll see. You're late, too many meetings. Appreciate you reaching out the other day. What's the wait for? Plane ticket prices. And we're not going until end of October, so. All right, that was it. 3 minutes. Last call. Last call, exclamation point waffle. I'm coming, dog. Chill. Exclamation point waffle. Last call, last call, last call. 3, 2, 1. 6 weeks out, even for international. Now, that would actually freak me out. Boom. We had to do a quick giveaway because I do have to go. All right, that giveaway's closed. Pick a winner. Boom, Jackie. One dog night. Winner. Yeah, Glyph bought tickets right before the mess and got some good prices. Purple Hype? It's literally Purple Hype. We did a short giveaway, Ali Mall, because I have to bail. Is Jackie here? Yeah, one dog night. So this is Mardi Gras Indians purple. This is a really, really vibrant purple with the waxy seal. All right, you got to pick where are you at? Oh, it's Team Stego. You don't even have to answer. I was going to ask where are you at with your dinosaur collection. Let's go Stego. Let's go Stego. All right, email me hello@penanac.com. So tomorrow podcast at 9, stream at 10. We'll definitely go longer tomorrow. I mean, it kind of is violet. Kind of like the Stega. So we'll go a little bit more tomorrow. I'm pretty much caught up with life, the universe, and everything to get back to my regularly scheduled programming tomorrow. So it should be a good day. Good to get back in the saddle today, even if it was only for a minute. Thank you. Good luck for Tyler. Tomorrow's senior night. Today's regular night, but so yeah, we're looking forward to that. It's busy week for tennis boy. So, all right, we're gonna end it here, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.